Use these two simple drills to make your edge control bomb-proof.
As I've remarked before, errors in whitewater compound. Sometimes it all just comes unglued. We end up offline, lacking purposeful speed, and a common endpoint for such situations is getting stuck in a hole. Today's video is meant to help you in exactly that situation. It won't teach you the mental fortitude and level-headedness to deal with holes in a calm, collected manner. That could be the subject of a future video, if folks let me know in the comments. But it will give you a pair of drills to develop the physical aptitude to tackle holes with confidence. These drills are super because they can be practiced anywhere. In fact, I would suggest trying them on flat water first before putting them into use on a river feature. The first drill is incredibly simple. If you know how to paddle forwards, you can do this one. All you need to do is put your boat on edge and practice paddling in a straight line. To do this, lift the knee on your desired side towards your chest. It doesn't have to be a huge angle. Another way to visualize this, which might well produce a subtler result, is to imagine that you're placing your body weight more onto one butt cheek than the other. This will do the same job of putting your boat on edge. Once you're comfortable with this motion, you can level this drill up by only paddling on the simulated downstream side, i.e. only paddling on the opposite side to your raised knee. With a bit of momentum, this will not only improve your edge control, but will also begin to give you the feel for carving the boat through a turn. The second drill, and the one that I would argue makes the biggest difference in a hole, is slightly more demanding, despite being static. This drill requires you to sit still, fully rotating your torso towards the simulated upstream, while also holding an edge by raising that upstream knee. Again, it doesn't have to be an outrageous angle, though it can be fun to test yourself and see how high of an edge you can feasibly hold, but the aim here is to hold a consistent angle for a length of time. At first, this might just be 5 seconds, but as you improve, you could work up to 20 or 30 seconds perhaps, and make sure to practice on both sides. So why is this second drill in particular so useful? Well, there are two reasons. First off, the position of power. This drill places the body in a very strong position. The particular configuration of core muscles in this scenario means that we have greater control over the upstream knee when our torso is turned towards it than if we turn away and look downstream. It also tends to keep the head over the top of the boat better than if we turn downstream. I'm sure we've all been in that position of looking downstream and finding ourselves falling over into the foam pile of a hole. Feel free to practice this out of your boat and see. Feel the difference in how stable and solid your upstream knee feels with the torso turned towards it versus being turned away. It is a subtle contrast to look at, but a noticeable one to feel. Secondly, the position of potential. With the body in this position of power, the paddle naturally finds itself wound up, ready to take a stroke. Your body and blade are pre-rotated in readiness for a powerful, purposeful forward stroke. This can be used to drive the boat along the face of a hole, hopefully finding a shoulder where you can escape your predicament. Not only that, but it's a position of potential because your awareness is broad. You're taking in the upstream scenario, aware of the water entering the hole, and you can peripherally see the possible escapes ahead and behind you. Now, obviously, when you are making your escape from a hole, you can look downstream. And in order to find an escape from the hole, you can look around. In fact, it will be advantageous to do so in both scenarios. But until that moment, I would argue the best default position is to remain in that position of power. Add these 2 drills to your regular practice. I guarantee you won't regret it.
Thank you so much for tuning in to this tutorial video. I hope you found it enjoyable and informative. If you're enjoying any of this content, then please do consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so that you know when I've got new videos coming out. Likewise, drop a like down below and comment any other tutorials or other video content that you would love to see related to the whitewater or freestyle sphere, and I will look forward to reading some of those and hopefully getting onto it. There are more tutorials coming really soon, as well as river reports and other kayaking related content, so please keep your eye on the channel for that and ding that notification bell. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.